has been a part of human existence for as long as history has been recorded. Today, everything from painting and sculptures to cinema and photography are considered mainstream artistic mediums. Despite this, there's one question that has been floating about the past couple years in the art community, and that is, are video games art? Many people have different opinions on this, but I personally feel that there is artistic beauty in video games. And in this presentation, I will, one, give a brief history of gaming and how the technology has improved. Two, I will present a couple examples of artistic expression in gaming. And three, I will present some criticisms of the medium and counter arguments for the medium, or for these criticisms, excuse me. In 1972, the first video game to reach popularity was, anyone? Pong is the correct answer. You got 10 points. It's amazing what people were entertained with. It was two numbers, a dotted line, two rectangles, and a dot. People had lower expectations back then, apparently. As a result, video arcades were the rage. And next slide, please. Such titles such as Pac-Man and Donkey Kong, classics, as many would say. With the invention of the Atari in 1977, I believe. Next slide. Here on the left. Home console gaming was the first popularized and later improved upon with the Nintendo Entertainment System, with Mario's and the Metroids and the Legend of Zeldas. Of course, with the Nintendo Entertainment System, the Atari died, arcades died, and home consoles became the new thing. Next slide. Today we have the PS4, the Xbox One. I'm personally fond of the Xbox One. Hundreds of hours have been spent on that thing. And of course, for the hardcore gamers, you have PCs, which, in my opinion, are superior because you don't have to wait 3 or 4 years for the next console generation. You can get parts yourself from Intel or what have you. As a matter of fact, many pros, many YouTubers have home or PC gaming consoles, which I can't. I don't have the money. I'm in college. I'm broke. I mean, if I had $2,000 lying about, maybe, but that's not likely. Next slide. Now that gaming has been so advanced with both hardware and software, the ability to create artistic games has become more accessible for companies. I've separated different artistic aspects into two categories, one being visuals and storytelling. Visuals, for lack of a better definition, are the world in which the player plays in. Series like The Witcher and Legend of Zelda, they're known for their visuals. They're known for their lovely environments, their high definition graphics, and just the world, the gameplay. However, not all artistic visuals are colorful, or beautiful. This is a personal favorite of mine. This is Inside, which is a dark and gritty horror game. Now, I know I'm a fan of scary things. But not a single word of dialogue is presented in this game. Why is it scary? Because I guess if you had the lights turned off, you could see it better and then you'd recognize that. But it's shading, it's shadows, and lots of scary things are in this game in the shadows. And you don't really see them coming, which is terrifying. Is there a monster that's safe? You don't know. that boy's checking it out, man. Next. Storytelling, as many of you might guess, is the plot of the game. One example of this is Telltale's The Walking Dead. If you don't know, Walking Dead, zombies, they're walking, you have to fight them off or run, I don't know. It's not just another zombie shooter, but it's choices, it's consequences. Every single conversation, every single decision that's made in this game changes the outcome. It doesn't just tell a greater story and a different story, but it makes you feel compelled and intrigued. It makes you interested in what you're playing. I've cried in this game. I really have. Poor Ken. Rest in peace, Ken. Next. Although gaming has progressively increased throughout the 45 years in its history, it's not accepted as art. I asked my art and culture professor whether he thought art or gaming was art.
Stop. Sorry. I